B squared. What is that about?
I don't know.
Hmm.
B squared. Commissioner's desk. Take week 9, 10. We were talking about week 9, but it's week 10. Moving on to the next.
Let me give us a loss.
Just kidding. I did lose.
Let's start with the controversy.
What's the controversy?
Some people had a little comment to say about the fact that last week's video was a little short.
It would have been shorter. I told y'all in the beginning of last week's video, I didn't want to be a part of it because I lost. And because he lost. So, we going to be like, bad week for you and feel some type of way. Shout out to nephew who lost again. So, winners, Phil's son, got new name, new attitude. Now he's won, 3 or 4?
I don't know.
He's won 4. Bless your heart. Balls Deep Football. That's him. Chiefs Texans. Team Waller. Bear Tight. Rollins Team. And the Imitation Balls Deep.
Let's address that right off the top.
Uh-oh.
Now, I gave you the pass twice now. I'm trying my best. You're trying to draw it out of me. You're trying to get me to say something to you. You're trying to get me to make you a bet. I'm not going to do it. Nope, I'm not going to give you the time and satisfaction unless I get in a sermon. If I get in somebody's sermon, then I might have to come double back around and get you too.
If they give you a word to give to them.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to all the winners. I forgot who had the biggest margin of victory. Did you write it down?
I did not do anything.
It might have been...
It should show you if you clicked on the other version.
On what version?
On the regular app version.
Well, when I'm just looking at it, it's either Bear Tight victory or Balls Deep. I don't know how to click on no other version.
You logged in through the internet.
Boom, boom, boom. Well, I didn't. Anywho, anything that you want to say about these matchups? Any winners that shocked you?
Shocked me? It's not gonna be a shock. The league is very tight right now. You go to
Very tight.
It's very tight. You go to the league there. You look at the top 2 teams. Well, it's only one right now.
It's only one. Team Waller is holding up the spot with 72 by himself.
But before that, they were so tight. It was 2 at that spot, 2 of the top 2, and then the next 3 were tied. Then the next 4 were tied. So it's very tight in there. The playoffs are going to be hard to get into.
I do see someone in the playoffs that you said wasn't going to make the playoffs.
Whoa.
I just noticed.
Whoa. He is in 6th place right now. Now, I need these other teams. Phil, get your son. And all that. Run your son or whatever you got to do. And keep my prediction afloat here.
Next week, Phil's son does play the Imitation Balls Deep.
And
I'm not even going to say your full name because that's just dumb to have somebody else's name in your name. Nobody else did that. That's dumb. Anyway. Imitation.
You know, I'm flattered by it. Honestly. I mean, he looks up to me.
One day he's going to be like you.
One day he's going to be like me. This is his first season. He's trying to be like me.
He's trying to make it into the playoffs because you told him on the first week that he wasn't gonna make it to the playoffs, and he beat you. And so now he's holding that. And what he has to understand is you have all these games to play. When you're focused on just winning the first game, how will you win like that?
I don't know. All thing I know is that if he gets to the playoffs, it'll be a Super Bowl. Like, yeah, I made it to the playoffs.
I mean, well, you did tell me he wasn't gonna do that.
I don't think he's still. I stand by it. He ain't gonna make the playoffs. You're not gonna make the playoffs.
Shoot, you scared the piss out of me. All right, so the top standings: Team Waller, Rollins Team, Roy's Remarkable, Balls Deep Football, Royal Shockers, and Imitation.
But if you look at that 6th place spot, he is tied with how many other teams?
2. Bear Tight and Royal Shockers.
Oh. So he's trying to take your spot. He's trying to slide in the 5th, and you... Huh. So then right behind him is Bad Week for You,
Rookie on the Run, and Phil Son.
Yeah.
No, the father and son is 9 and 10.
Are they all tied at 4 and 5?
Mm-hmm.
So from 6 to 10, they're all a game apart. That thing can flip 3 times before the end of the season. We only got 5 more weeks for the playoffs.
Shout out to Seminoles for no longer holding that last spot. He is not the bye week that y'all made him to be.
I did it. And don't say y'all. I did it.
Well,
I said it.
I was trying to just put everybody in there.
I said it. I said it.
Okay. All right, I said it. So next week we have the father-daughter match off.
Big matchup.
Royal Shockers against Donnie's Chiefs. Good luck.
That's something a little personal.
Roland's team against Bear Tight. You got I Like Honey Buns.
Roland's team versus Bear Tight. That's somebody. Why don't put me in a sermon?
Red Run. Let's go. I Like Honey Buns versus Team Waller.
Top and the bottom.
Seminoles.
Team in first place, team in last place.
Yeah. Seminoles versus Bad Week for You. An Imitation versus Phil Son.
The name change.
That's the name change. But see, Phil Son, his name was changed because he lost a bet. He didn't do that on his own.
He just want to be like his daddy. In the bottom.
Roy's Remarkable versus Chiefs Texans. And then Balls Deep Football plays Rookie on the Run. Did you go to sleep? What happened?
It was a sleeper game.
Oh, I was like, is you snoring? What is we doing? That's a sleeper game?
Kind of like not being bothered a whole lot.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is it's not really a match for
This
you.
is the reason.
Is this your bye week?
This is not a bye week, but this is the reason why I say that. Because of the fact that they came from my wife on Sunday. I heard all the comments. I seen the comments. I seen them.
I wasn't talking to you. Once again, let me go back here. Rookie on the Run.
You a little closer.
Rookie on the Run. When people ain't speaking to you, you should not be talking to them. Now, I thought we had this conversation on week 2 when you came up in Bad Week for You in my conversation. I told you I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't coming for you. But that their son of yours talks too much. And he can't back it up. Now, he can get excited because he beat me. I'm still waiting for you to be undefeated in the league. Now, I saw your little comment. You undefeated, beating me. Okay. But I did not see you in the championship.
Will he make the playoffs?
Will he?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's 3-5 right now. 4-5, excuse me.
Wait. He only have a winning record and he talking stuff? Philip, get your son.
He can't because he got the same record.
I
need your left column to be bigger than your right column. Come for me when you're above me. Okay? Okay. Now,
he had some BS trade offers last week too. This is when you know somebody ain't serious and they offer some stuff that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come on now. You can make an offer, make a real offer. But I'm glad it's over with. We ain't about to trades anymore.
Ain't about that life. So, we didn't give any awards for most points goes to Balls Deep Football at 404. Small change is what he said.
That game was over at about 3:00. Which I made the ultimate nail his coffin when I picked up that quarterback.
That was rude.
That wasn't rude.
That what? Why not get beat fair and square?
He did get beat fair and square.
I'm saying
he had every opportunity to sign up players just like I did. Now, is it my fault that he's a preacher? He was up there preaching a sermon when I was looking at the things to see what was going on? No, that's not my fault.
You did not need that player. You gonna release that player now?
Yeah, I don't need him. I got other things I need.
You just picked it up just
to prevent him from having them. Yes, I absolutely did.
Okay.
I told these people at the beginning of the season, it's 17 weeks. Everybody can't play every week. They're going to take some rest at some point. Your player gets injured, get nicked up, they're going to say, you know what, there's no sense of playing him this week. Let's give him a little bit of extra rest. The thing about it is that, yes, he didn't have a quarterback. My wide receiver was gone on his same team. They played together. They said the wide receiver too. Okay. I had a backup wide receiver though. He didn't have a backup quarterback. It's called roster management, folks.
Ooh.
Manage your roster. It's called draft management and roster management. That's how you win these things. And if you ain't ever won in the league yet, you probably have some poor draft management and roster management.
I think having Lamar Jackson that got 102 points didn't hurt.
Roster management. I kept him from last season. Sure did.
I thought that was...
Oh, my goodness.
No, it was up the street.
All right.
Y'all, I'm not going to do this. If there's a car driving around, we will cut this video short. Y'all say what you want. I can't with him today. Cannot.
All I see was red lights.
What was I finna say?
We were talking about roster management.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
You have situations where you have to manage your roster, and then let's speak on that. Phil, your son's out here with his poor roster management, trying to send these trades. He's sitting there with 15 linebackers on his roster. You only can play 2 at a time. What you got 15 for? That ain't smart. I shouldn't get no draft strategy away.
Don't give him no pointers.
Come on, man. Y'all got
but then again, you do want him to beat imitation, so.
I don't want him to beat him. I don't care about that guy changing his name to something because he beat me in the first week. It's a marathon. This ain't no sprint. This is his first season. He know he ain't gonna win nothing. He's out here for the fun things.
This is week 10, right?
Yeah.
I thought Von Miller played. Did he not?
No, he did not. He sat out last week.
Oh, okay.
Again, he got traded to another team. They didn't really need him right now. Learn our defense before you get out here and play. Just take a week off.
What do you used to say? They don't even know where the bathroom's at?
Yeah, he don't know where the bathroom's at. He been in the building 3 days. He don't know where the bathroom's at.
Well, they was testing his ankle.
Well, he was a little banged up.
Predictions don't mean anything, as you always say. As it stands, the predicted winners, we're going to see if that works.
Can't use my game because I ain't got no players in my roster.
Right. I was going to say you predicted to lose, but I know that you ain't got your roster together. Royal Shocker, Roland's team, Team Waller, Seminoles, Phil's son, Roy's Remarkable, and then Rookie on the Run. So don't get excited. Make sure you adjust your team accordingly. Trades are done, right? No more trades. Trade part is over. You can add and drop if you haven't already had 20 moves. You've already done 20.
Some people reached that too.
Yeah, because I think Rookie on the Run he was at 19 two times.
You hit league.
Where? Right here?
And then you hit view details.
Oh, please, y'all. I'm learning stuff. Okay. Let's see. That is the imitator right here.
First week. You know what that sound like? That sounds like premature ejaculation.
Wait, what?
He came early.
Oh my God. All right. So I filtered it.
That's what I said.
These rookies have already topped their stuff. So Imitation and Rookie on the Run both have 20 moves. Y'all done. Bear Tight has 19. Phil's son has 19. Y'all got one more move. Make it the best one. Donnie's Cheese, I Like Honey Buns, both have 16. Chiefs Texans has 15. Team Waller has 13. Balls Deep has 12. Bad Week for You 11. Roy's Remarkable 8. Roland's Team 6 and Royal Shocker 6. And then Seminoles at 3.
I'm surprised he got 3 moves when he was waiting around.
You just gonna talk about the boy?
That's my friend. He knows. He knows he ain't playing.
He made 3 moves and he won 3 games.
If he might would have won some more if he just making more adjustments. He had some trade offers out there he didn't pay
If he
attention
had
to.
7 more moves, he might have had 10 wins.
Could have. He had a decent draft too.
Did he? I thought he flunked it. Oh, that was imitation. Okay. There goes the yard. Sorry. What else?
Let's make it long because we fixed it for something else. Because they talk about this videos being short because of winning and losing.
It ain't got to be long. I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Oh.
Am I salty? Hell yeah.
You put your daddy this week. That's going to be very interesting.
I do. He said that he has lost. What did he say? He only won 3 games. He said he lost the last 2. And I asked him if he wanted to go ahead and make it 3. 3 is a charm. He didn't find that question amusing, but it is what it is.
I noticed something today. You know, everybody get these little notifications from Yahoo and tell you the win and loss or whatever. I clicked on it today and I noticed that this is going to be a little controversial.
Uh-oh. More than the premature ejaculation you already said?
No.
Okay.
So I noticed that it ain't came up yet this season. It usually does come up by this time. But the stats can be adjusted up until Thursday from the previous week. It hasn't come up yet. I know there was a controversy maybe last week before, where Phil's son said somebody went to bed and he was winning and woke up he was losing. But that was on a Monday night. That was Sunday night going into Monday. But it usually
that Monday going into Tuesday?
It was on Sunday going into a Monday. Because of that Monday night game, he didn't do well and then ended up losing. But those stats can be adjusted by Yahoo and the NFL up until Thursday. It hasn't came up just yet where there's been any issues. But the reason I brought that up is because in my other league, your daddy won by 2 points. And if they make an adjustment to that defensive score that he ended up winning by, that could cost him a game. You know, again, it hasn't come up this season just yet, but I'm assuming it's getting cold outside. Phil's son ain't complaining as much as he usually does, so it's coming.
He hasn't won as much as he usually does.
Did he used to win a lot? No.
Look at that pun. Thursday's game is Miami versus Baltimore. I don't know that that's a good game.
Hey, I got Lamar Jackson. Guess who's playing Lamar Jackson on Thursday?
The same person who got 102 points from him last week.
He'll be playing.
Do you think is Tua back? Tua back?
He didn't play last week, so I don't know.
Who's the backup?
I'm not saying it because I don't want to go out there and pick that player up. He played against me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Who you play again?
I don't know. Some guy, some bum. All got bums.
Ricky on the run. I'm not a bum.
That guy, I like that guy though. He's very honest. He said usually, he gave his roster management philosophy. He uses that waiver wire.
Right.
And this is making an adjustment. He'll be a competitor next year. He'll figure this league out. He'll be a competitor. So
did you just count him out of the playoffs too?
No, he's at what is the record?
9.
He's at
4 and 5.
He's in the hunt still.
Wait, so how is he in the hunt?
He's just like the Chiefs.
And the other boy.
Oh, that guy ain't gonna make it. That guy ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. I'll make a prediction right now.
He don't know his identity.
He don't know himself. I'll make a prediction right here again. I'll make another prediction. Still being on me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Making a prediction right now. You're not gonna make the playoffs.
Who is you?
The pre guy, the first week.
Imitation.
Yeah. You're not gonna make the playoffs. And these other teams down here, I'm gonna bet on that guy that used to win something or other.
Who?
That winning guy and that weak guy, the other weak guy.
Phil's son and bad week for you. Is that who you're speaking of?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even that rookie running around down there. They got a better chance. Yeah, they running around guy. They got a better chance making the playoffs than you do.
You got your finger pointed to him and everything? Huh?
I mean, make sure she understood.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't.
That was a whole long pause.
Yeah, it was. I want him to understand it. Because I know he's watching now. Now I know you're watching. You're watching what I do. Get you some roster management like I do, and maybe next year you'll have a chance. Now, Phil's son, not Phil's son, but the rookie running, he won't be running around like a rookie next year. He'll have a little more feet up under him. You get a little better. The second year around, you get a little better. And maybe, come on, rookie and run, get in the playoffs. Put that guy in the playoffs. That's my last little statement. I'm gone.
Here's what I'm going to say. This is what I want y'all to do next year. Find your identity early and stay with it. No more name changes. Can we take a vote?
No, you can change your name.
Why? Because you changed yours 50,000
I started it, yeah.
50,000.
I started it, and then people start following me. That's what happens.
You're a leader, not a follower. Got it.
But that guy's a runner. He's a track star. Yes, he is down there. Come on, run into these playoffs.
Oh, my God. You only got 3 spots to come up for.
Wait, did I play him this week?
Who? Ricky on the run?
Yeah.
You sure do.
Don't run him this week, though. Keep your little self sitting down somewhere.
You need to walk this week.
Yeah, you slow down.
You know how you do walk, run. You play Phil's son next week.
I play the Big Daddy and the son right back to back.
Back to back.
Senior and junior. Huh. Ain't that something? Yeah, both came from my wife. I heard it. I remember that. I'm going to remember that.
Y'all saw what happened to Roy.
He been very quiet since. I don't think I heard him say nothing since, as a matter of fact.
I thought he was mute.
Huh.
Here, let me unmute you.
Oh.
He's still in the top 3, so I give him that.
But he lost twice. He lost in the game since then.
He lost 3 times total.
He lost the first week to
Bad week for you. Mm-hmm.
Then he lost to me.
Mm-hmm.
Then he lost this week. Who he play this week?
He plays Chiefs Texans.
No, I mean, who he lose to?
Oh, so excuse me. Poor to me. I think Seminoles. Hold on. I lied. Bear tight.
Bear tight. Fighting for the playoffs. Come on there. Rev, get in the playoffs.
Well, everybody can't get in there. It's only 6 slots. And he just said rookie on the run
so
and Bear tight.
I got 3
so
chances.
who you taking out?
I just told you I'm taking out.
Oh, you taking out? Well, that's only 1 slot.
All I need is 1 slot.
Invitation for Bear week.
I'm rooting them on to get into the playoffs.
Oh, they got to do their own work.
3 against 1.
Okay.
I got 3 chances against a bad week for you. Now he's gonna win the whole league, is what he said earlier in the season.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get back in there. I'm sure he's not watching because he lost.
But I've talked to him, and he was in okay spirits.
Wait.
If y'all was worried about bad week for you, he's all right.
Now listen. Let me go back in here one time because I didn't address this properly, and I apologize. I tried to get in that sermon, and you wouldn't let me. You was rude and didn't let me in the sermon. You know you wanted to put me in the sermon. You know you did. You've been waiting on it all season long. I've been waiting on it too. You told me no. You told me to go ask on these other ministers, and I ain't asking you. I'm asking you, my nephew, the one who came from me week 2, and started talking crazy to me on this here chat. Ask Phil White. Phil White tell you. He said, man, this is getting personal. Remember that? Earlier in the season. And I said, I've been beating this boy since he was knee-high to whatever out here.
Duck high.
There you go. That's a good one. So I had to show him. And we was waiting for this week, and nobody talked about it leading up to this week because he had lost a couple of times.
Well, because he wasn't watching.
And he wasn't winning. Nobody said nothing about it. But I kept my eye on the prize. I knew he was coming. And he underestimated the situation. He downplayed it, didn't want to say nothing about it. Then he wouldn't talk to me. Then he got rude.
He got beat by the fake deep ball and then the real one. Back to back.
2 weeks in a row? He had a couple losing streaks here, huh? It's a bad season for him, not a bad week. Come on, nephew, get that playoffs.
I lost 2 weeks in a row.
No, he lost 2 weeks and won, then lost 2 more weeks. Remember, you almost had that 3 weeks in a row, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
He is struggling right now. But I told him, didn't he have the nerve, Steven?
Calm down. They are just driving in the parking lot.
He had the nerve to not let his son talk to me. His son was even rude.
He had a birthday party for great nephew.
My other nephew came and talked to me.
And Bad week for you and his son. Almost didn't want to speak to us. Why? Why, pray tell? Auntie didn't do nothing, so I got a hug. They spoke to me.
He didn't want to talk to me. That's okay.
He actually told your daughter, I'm not talking to you, Daddy. She made him speak.
She did. She's a kind soul. She don't like all that.
I say you did talk to your brother. He didn't raise his son right.
I ain't gonna talk to my brother. Maybe next time I'll put that out there. Listen. And then he said, don't tell my papa that you beat me. I told him. He knew. And as soon as you got there, I know he asked about you. He said, why did you tell me you lost? I know he did. I know he asked you about it. Because he gonna report to my daddy, see. When you do something, you get to report to your daddy. Like, Phil, son, I'm going to tell your daddy on you.
What? He was out late. Should have took his phone.
Again. He was on there talking and stuff all week long.
Phil's son's phone.
Talking and all that. That's okay, though. I'm coming for him, too. I got the daddy this week and the son next week, huh?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's all I got to say. It's 26 minutes in.
Is that long enough for you people? Is it? Huh?
The moral of the story is roster management.
And keep your name.
That's her personal thing. She got a thing to get these name changes.
Y'all need to learn your identity. I don't have a problem with a name change as long as it goes towards you. If you change your name to be like somebody else, imitation.
Well, you may change it back now, sis, because he changed it. And then
he changed it while he was playing Bad Week for You.
Yeah, he won.
He said, good week for me.
And then he changed it back to be like he thought that was going to give him another victory. Then he lost. That's okay. You can worry about his name much longer. He got 5 more weeks. He can make the playoffs.
Well, I ain't calling you by your name. Change it again. I should go back start calling you Jay Dizzo and the Hizzo. Just to be disrespectful.
There won't be no Jay Dizzo in the playoffs, Dizzo.
Uh-oh. Maybe. What?
No playoffs.
I said maybe he could change his name to not gonna make the playoffs.
That would be a nice thing. That'd be pretty motivational.
Since that's what you
That'd be pretty motivational. And if he makes it, then he has something to say about it.
If you make the playoffs, then you should change it to I made the playoffs. Deep ball. Football.
That was disrespectful. You didn't put the football in
You gonna copy it right.
I mean, you don't hear people say about Washington team. They say Washington football team.
You stupid. All right, y'all. I think my voice is leaving me, and it is time to go. Gizzo. So we can go to the Hizzo.
No, Plizzo. No, playoffs, what do you want to call it? Roster management. Whatever it is.
B.
Square.
All right.